Today I'm working with the flag album I started for 4x6 before my holiday. I haven't crafted since the 15th of December, and now it's the last day of December, so I thought it was a good time to restart. So I had made a 4x6 flag album, and today I'm going to just put a belly band on this project. And the back is expandable. That's the accordion we had made, or the accordion fold, Mountain Valleys. And this looks very flat, but each of these black papers will have 2 photos on it. So I thought I would, just to get the thickness, I would do 14, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'd add 14 cards to get the approximate thickness. And let's see, we probably would put a few of our tags in too. So each of these pockets might have tags in them. So I'm just trying to figure out how fat is this album going to get. Fat, I guess fat isn't quite the right word, but that's what I'm doing here. And the back of the album Relaxed is about 1.5 inches. So with 14 more pages here, it doesn't seem like we would need 1.5 inches. I think about 1 inch would be right. So that's how I'm going to plan my belly band. I have cut some paper. I want it nice and thick. I'm going to attach it with magnets. I have some basic grays here that I got as a bonus from Scrap and Create, my last order, because they were out of little icons. And you don't have to have something as expensive as basic gray. You can buy 50 magnets that work pretty well, but then you have to glue them. These are sort of nice because it has adhesive on them. So I'll just lay those over there. We'll use this free gift from Scrap and Create today. Okay, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have 10, we won't need that many. And these, I've never used the small magnets. I always use the large magnets. Now the other thing I did was I cut some strips of paper. Remember, we only used one type of paper in this album. It's an older graphic 45 paper, and this is the back side of the paper, and then the front side of the paper. So I took strips of, this is how wide I want my belly band to be. I took strips of black card, and then I've made decreasing sizes. So I want it nice and thick, but I want to consider that we need these magnets to hold the band together. So I want this Santa to be on the front of my album. So I'm actually going to cut these apart. And then I'll know the Santa will be up front. So that's cutting off about 2 3/4 of each paper. Now I've already distressed it with black soot, but we can add some more if I get any fingerprints on this or anything. Okay, so this is going to be the front of my belly band. And I'll attach them shortly. And I think I'm going to go have the overlap go here. So at this point, I'm not going to cut any of these off. The magnets will be on the black and under this one, because this one will show. So I'm going to connect all of these together. I put on double-sided adhesive and just removing the cover. I'm only going to put, let's see, I just realized we probably should overlap these first so I can attach the back part. I've never made a belly band like this, so this is just a sort of an experiment. So let's just put these together for now. There we go. Now I'll add the colored part to this. Hopefully it's the same size. Just about, a teeny bit off. There we go. Okay, so now I go back to the black. I'm not going to add the top color on until I position my magnets and do a little bit of scoring. I think what I'll do is leave a little space when it ends. That'll give it a little graduated look. Now this will be a nice thick belly band, but if you realize that every single time you open your book, you'll be taking this belly band off. You want to make sure it's pretty secure. Seems like the color is a little light there. Wonder if we need more of a transition. I don't know. We'll just use it. Okay, I want this to be on top of my album. And this will be the back of my album. So I'll go that direction. And I'm going to hide the magnet under here. So I will remove the covers, but not take the covers off that front part. Okay. A little crooked there. And this one, I'm putting the magnets underneath, I think. Let's see. Underneath. Actually, it's on the top. So I can put this all down because this is going to have magnets on the black. It's this one that will have them on top. And I sort of thought this through in my head, but I didn't even diagram it. I just gave it a try. You could make a non-adaptable or a non-size changing, but I was afraid as we added more things to this album, we would like the flexibility. Okay, so this is going on the back here, it's going on the top here, so I'm not going to go much further with this until I get it on the book. Now, in order to get it on the book, I need to score this. So I'm going to score it right beside that time word. That will be the front of my belly band. So I'm going to bend it on that area. There, I sort of like that. And then the back was 1.5 inches, so I'll score it 1.5 inches from there again. So we'll put that fold there. Whoop, I almost cut it. Let's not cut it. Clear off my desk here. Let's score this at 1.5 inches. So now I have 2 scores. So I have a cover score, a back score, and I'm bringing this around to the front. And it looks like I'm going to cut it off right before the wonderful. There's a lot of layers here, so let's see what we can do. Okay. Now, I might put a little bit of Distress ink here since I took off my white edge. And now I'm going to add some magnets. So I'm putting a negative magnet here. Doesn't really matter. The magnets always find their way home. I think I'll put 2. Just taking off the adhesive cover. Now I want this band to be adjustable. So I'm going to start at its biggest point. And that needs to be about 1.5 inches. So if I wrap this around, I need another score right here. You know what? I'm not going to just bend it. I'm not even going to attach it. Then I'll have a score here. Now you will not see the magnets on this because I'm going to hide them under there. And that's how I want it. So go back to where I put my magnets. Take some black construction tape. It could be anything, but you know me, I like my black construction tape. And I am going to place the black construction tape over my magnets. I probably should have cut that before I put it down. And I'm going to take some positive magnets. 1, 2. I'm going to put a little bit of this construction tape upside down on top of those. Maybe I could do it all with one piece. Let's see. So I'm going to put upside down tape. Let these find their home. The tape is a little long, so I'm going to just cut some off. Okay. Now, when I go over here and put this down, those magnets will stay where I want them. I lift up the band. And they didn't stay. Oh, I know. I forgot to take the adhesive off. I tend to do that. This will make it stay better. It already has adhesive. And the black construction tape is just to make it more secure. Okay, let's try this again. This will show me where I want that band to be. Lift this up, maybe. There we go. So now I have 2 magnets on this white piece, but I'm still covering just a little of that edge. I want to get it off. I probably should have used smaller tape. Okay, so I have the magnets on, but this one is not attached. So now I could take off the tape. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to put it under this so it wouldn't show. Shall we try this again? I am. I'm going to see. Maybe it doesn't matter if it shows. Maybe I can, let's see. Yeah, maybe it doesn't matter if it shows. Plans of Mice and Men. I'm just going to leave it that way. Remember, we had this over. Let's see if it holds with another piece on there. It does. So if I don't want that to show, I can just fake this out a little bit and put another piece of paper there. And it will still be adhesive. It'll still be magnetic. Now, if I had this totally empty, I might want another set of magnets to hold it because it'd be a little skinny. Let's see. So I have magnets here. I think what I'll do is come to this fold, do a little bit more scoring. So it's almost like a rounded background. So it bends easily. And that would accommodate a flexibility around how full the album was. So I'm just sort of rolling that over. I did make one little pucker in that paper because it's so thick. I think that'll be okay. So this is with it totally empty. The belly band is not tight at all. So I am going to add a magnet at the very end. Told you this is sort of experimental. And I'll again put a piece of black tape on here, this time smaller. I will put it upside down. Oh, first I will rub the magnet. And then I'll take another small piece on top, put it upside down. Whoop. These bounce around. Let it find its home. Take off its cover. And I'm going to add this magnet to make it be able to attach even when the book is not full. There we go. And I really should not have done it with this tape on. I'm going to let it go, I guess. Sometimes you just can't be as perfect as you like. So I will put another piece of scrap paper that I cut off on top of that magnet, just to keep the color coordination here. Design's broken, but the color coordination isn't. There we go. Now we have a belly band that fits it when it's not full. Let me clear up here. And by just lifting that here, if we get more distance or more things in the book, gets the book fatter, then we'll have a belly band fit it when it's fat. So that's my experiment on belly bands. I'll show it to you at the retreat when it's still empty with photos, and we'll see what happens when we put all the photos in it. So I hope this can slide off or it can just come off to get to your album. So I hope you have fun making these flag albums. They're very easy and fun. And I think it's an easy way to get some photos taken care of and in a fun manner for everyone to enjoy. That's it for now. See you January, I think it's the 18th.